As part of my role at drunomics as CISO, I need to be aware of what laws apply to drunomics, apply to our products and services. So the European Accessibility Act will actually go into effect later this month. It details that websites and products and services need to be accessible. So I think that the Cambridge Dictionary actually gives a really good definition of what accessibility is. It's the quality of being able to be entered or used by everyone, including people who have a disability. Basically meaning that the product or service, the website, whatever it is, has to be able to be used by a person who does not have a disability and has to be used in the same quality or way as a person with a disability. It's actually a rather simple statement, but it takes a lot of energy just to be able to deliver this. So what are some of the things that a website needs to support? It has to support a screen reader. You have to be able to read the content. A screen reader has to be able to read the content of the page. You need to be able to have skip links so you can navigate around the page. You have to have well-structured H tags so that the person can understand simply the structure of the page and navigate through the page itself. Not only that, but you have to have focus order. You have to have alt tags which actually describe an image when a person cannot actually see that image. So all of these little things play together. Contrast, color contrast is actually very important. The person who might be hard of seeing has to be able to understand the page content and be able to see it from the background. And these little things can all be measured through what's called the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, or WCAG. There's various levels. And I have to say that I'm actually not a lawyer, so please do consult a lawyer if you have questions or concerns about this. But as part of my role as CISO is I need to be aware of what level needs to be supported. And so with our product, with MOSPO, we actually took steps to improve accessibility, and we're taking these steps continuously. We knew this early, that the most cost-effective way to actually be accessible or have an accessible product is to plan that. And one of the things is that our product is based off of this open source content management system, Drupal, with a custom front-end Nuxt. And Drupal itself is actually accessible. It's taken steps. It's planned these things from the beginning. And drunomics also planned these steps as well when doing the front-end part of the product that we offer, MOSPO. So we've actually gone through an audit with one of our internal people, Wolfgang Leitner. He has also done accessibility audits for other companies in the past, and he looked at our product and identified places where we could make improvements and how we could keep these improvements going over a longer period of time. Through these changes, MOSPO became better. And when we launched the product then, we launched it for a couple of clients. They benefited from this accessibility that we had already built into MOSPO as a product. Now, each new client will get the newest changes that we have. And when we make improvements to this, we also incorporate that into existing clients. So our next steps, of course, are to go on to get external auditing or to get certification as an accessible product, where we can place the logo of the WCAG standard on our product. Within the European Union, the member states themselves are actually responsible for enforcing the European Accessibility Act. That enforcement is supposed to start in June of 2025, so in the next few weeks. Each member state should be enforcing that law as they see it. And within Austria, in our case, you could be fined up to about 80,000 euros for, depending on how your product meets accessibility standards or doesn't. Obviously, these things change, but drunomics has taken steps with our product to be accessible from the get-go, and so therefore, we feel we're in a very good position. But I should state that websites actually that are existing today have about 5 years before they actually have to comply with this. But obviously you want to start early so that you don't have to worry about it. If your website is being relaunched or going live now, it should actually be accessible from day one. So the work that we've done for MOSPO, you as a customer are going to benefit from that going forward. Please go to mospo.com if you want to learn about our product. There's a lot of details there about what our product does, how to get onboarded, etc. And then do visit our website at drunomics.com. We have a lot of information as well. There's a blog post. That blog post was actually featured in the Drupal Association's newsletter last week. So please take a look at the website. Please take a look at mospo.com, and we look forward to hearing from you.